What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Lucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm back with another Spilling the NXT. That's right, we went to Great American Bash today, and I saw the show even though I was at work. I got peoples called YouTube. You already know, like, comment, subscribe. Handy dandy notebook right here. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's my AC. It's really hot. I live in the attic and it's hot, so I need air. So hopefully you guys can still hear me because I am hot out here in the streets. Yeah, NXT Great American Bash was good stuff. It was just a really good show. There's nothing really. NXT puts on good shows. It was mini takeover level event. They had some fantastic matches. They did some breakout superstars. You meet the breakout superstars. They did that. New champions, returns, all good stuff that happened on NXT. I guess we can just get right into it. We don't have to talk about anything bad because nothing really bad happened during the show. So we get into the first match. Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa versus MSK. Fire. This match was all about the respect that MSK wants from not only Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa, but from the fans and all people who have not been putting respect on their name. Fire. This was mostly to Ciampa and Thatcher throughout the beginning of the match. They were schooling MSK. They were just everything that MSK was giving to them. They was either taking it to the chin or they were just taking them out. Like Ciampa, chopping Nash Carter's chest at least 100,000 times. Sounds like open gunshots. The way he was chopping them. Timothy Thatcher, Toothless Timmy, very much in the technical. Holding type things. Of course, MSK did their things. They got a little gritty in there, a little aggressive, I guess is the right word. They got a little aggressive in the matches, especially towards Thatcher. There was a nice spot where I think they went on the outside, and Nash Carter went because he was on this little hot streak thing. Nash Carter went to do a moonsault on Tommaso Ciampa. Thatcher pushed Ciampa out the way. He hit the moonsault on him. As soon as he hit the moonsault, boom, Tommaso Ciampa came in with the knee to the face. And then he did his yay me. I love that bit. That always pops me. That's good stuff. But yeah, no, this was good stuff. I wonder if they're gonna make Hit Row, not Hit Row. Those are they were Hit Row. Anyways, I wonder if they're gonna make MSK Heels. Crowd's a little weird, a weird one. Obviously, it's kind of hard because they boo MSK, but then they cheer MSK because they're really good. I mostly assume that because it's mostly Tommaso Ciampa who's been there in NXT for a while. Crowd just loves him. Same thing with Johnny Gargano. Same thing with Adam Cole. They just been here. They're former champions. They stuck through with NXT thick and thin. They've been there for about 4 or 5 years now, and the crowd is just we love these guys. But they're totally behind them, and MSK comes, and they're good. They got a good street cred behind them, but they people who were there before them, grizzled young veterans, like Tommaso Ciampa. All these tag teams that they like, Legado del Fantasma, they jumped over all of them to get these tag titles, and I think same thing that happened with The Rock. It came these chippers, they came in, they got the titles too fast, and now they're booing them. So I wonder if they're gonna just do a thing where it's all right, you boo us, now we're gonna give you a reason to boo and then turn them heel or something like that, or maybe they might just keep them the same. I don't know, but. Yeah, the ending was good stuff. A lot of back and forth. Tommaso Ciampa hit like the lawnmower, like double knees to the back type thing. Wesley kicked out. He went to go for a fairy tale ending. Stopped that. It was like, nah, that's not happening. And Nash Carter had got tagged in, I think, and then Tommaso tagged in Ciampa, and they were going back and forth, whatever. And I think Timothy Thatcher went to put a move on Wesley or Nash Carter, one of them, I don't remember. Ciampa went to protect it. The other one came in and broke him up. And then he came in, got the sneaky roll up for the win, for the 1-2-3. So, was the respect earned? We don't know, because it was still win by roll up, which makes sense because, you know, they threw all the moves they had with each other, and then you get in both a sneaky roll up. So there's room for a rematch. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was a fantastic opener. That was money. Next up, Gargano and Cross. They do a face-to-face. Joe is out in the ring with William Regal. He pretty much says these two just been going at it for a while. We're just going to settle this next week, and he brings them both out. Johnny Gargano comes out first, wants Cross to come out. They both come out, and then Johnny Gargano, you know, tears one into Cross, talk about how much he can't lace his boots, say that he can't wrestle. He says he's big, bad, and strong, but he's not smarter. All the good stuff that they say that he says about him. And then William Regal announced that the title match is going to be next week. Cross interrupts him. He's like, well, hold on, Johnny Gargano. He's like, you talk about, he said something about his wife wearing the pants in his family. Said that he's not going to, like, this isn't a cartoon character, like a cartoon movie. This isn't all these super kicks and all these flashy moves. You know, I'm not going to be doing all that. I'm just going to take you out. And then they announced that Samoa Joe is going to be special guest referee. Johnny Gargano is taunting Cross, and then he's about to leave. He was like, hey, you mentioned my wife earlier. He was like, you say she wears the pants, but you can't lace up her boots. And then Cross was like, hey, maybe now, he was like, maybe you could do this now. And then Joe stands in front of him, like face to face, like, nah, you're not getting into this. And then Johnny Gargano's in the background just laughing at him. It was great. So, can't wait for that. Like I said, they also announced that the Breakout Tournament is going to be next week. Can't wait for that. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on in there. Toni Storm also said that she's not going to wrestle Sarray. I guess she said she's not in her league or not in her area. And then announced during the Kyle O'Reilly match with Adam Cole that Sarray's going to be in action next week. So I assume after Sarray wins, Toni Storm is going to get like involved, or they're going to start their feud. And then Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez said that they should be tag team champions right now. She said that Shanti messed up her opportunity, and her sidekick Ember's going to always get in the way. And they said that they took her out once before, and they're going to do it again. So there you go. Next up, LA Knight. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Versus Cameron Grimes to the moon. This was great. It wasn't wrestling spectacular, but it was good enough. It was good stuff. Cameron Grimes is really good at doing everything. LA Knight is, let me talk to you. You know, he does what he has to do. He's not horrible at wrestling, but you know, he's more of a storyteller. He's like the Rockish in that manner. And this, they gelled perfectly. Cameron Grimes starts off strong. Big boot to LA Knight. Clotheslines him out of the ring. Takes him out. Just on fire. Babyface fire from Cameron Grimes. To the moon. Love all of it. It's great. LA Knight came back. Some good clotheslines. This was a cool back and forth, but as soon as you heard the Butler thing come in, you knew Cameron Grimes wasn't going to win because the skits would be too funny to see what LA Knight has in store for Cameron Grimes. There was a cool collision course. Is where pretty much where they think he does it like a crossbody, but like Cameron Grimes like flips it into like almost like a standing Spanish fly type thing. That's dope stuff. He went to go for cave-in. LA Knight like rolled out. He went to get the championship. He held it behind his back so like nonchalantly, and the referee's looking at him. He's like, "Hey, look over there somewhere." He was like, "Dude, give me the belt." He was like, "What? It's my championship." It was great. And then he took it. Cameron Grimes got like a roll up. He tried to get and then he was reversed, tried to get the trunks. Wasn't happening. He kicks out. I think when he kicks out, he tries to get like the title and like falls off because he does a thing to try to scramble it to get it. Cameron Grimes hit like a weird looking like sidewalk slam thing. It didn't look really pretty, but it was kind of dope. He stumbled on the top rope a little bit, and then LA Knight jumped up top, did a superplex. That was dope stuff. He went to go on the outside after Cameron Grimes went to do something, and as soon as he went there, he hit his back on a thing, and then he like kind of looked and saw the championship was there, but the ref was like over there somewhere, and then boom, planted him DDT on Cameron Grimes' head on the title belt, slid it under the ring, went in there. The referee went to count, and LA Knight is out here like, "Yeah, let me talk to you, LA Knight. I'm in this. You already know what it is." It got to 9, and then Cameron Grimes got in, and then he couldn't believe it. He was like, "Yeah, dummy." And then he stumbling, and then stumbled right into the BFT. I never knew what that word meant. I don't know what that stands for, but he went for that move. For the 1, 2, 3, Cameron Grimes loses, and now you get your toothbrush ready in the luggage because you're gonna use it all. Yeah. To the bathroom. LA Knight wins. Good stuff. Next up, Candice LeRae versus Indy Hartwell. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Toni Stark and Io Shirai. This was another good match. Good stuff. Indy Hartwell has since being with Candice LeRae. She has come such a long way. She seems to be more comfortable in her wrestling. She's doing way better than she was. Io Shirai is just she's the best. I think Tony Stark, Zoe Starks has been in NXT for maybe 2-3 months, maybe, and she's already tagging with Io Shirai. She already got the tag team title, so obviously they got high hopes for her when Io and all them leave. This is a little interesting for me because WWE, like their main roster, their main roster women is lacking a little bit, especially from the SmackDown side. So I thought that Io would probably have came to NXT, but I think it would probably make more sense like after the draft, maybe, or after like SummerSlam when they do the draft, that her guys like Adam Cole come up. That would probably be a bigger thing, especially what happened tonight, obviously with this match and with the main event. This was good stuff. I enjoyed it. Candice LeRae's outfit is fire. She held her own, obviously. Io Shirai does what she does best. She beats the genius of the sky. They did a nice tag team move that I liked. It was like Io had, I think, Candice in like the tiger way. She like hit her with like a super kick. Zoe Stark did, and then into a backbreaker. That was dope. Like that. But in the end, Candice LeRae was about to get in this. Tags Indy. I think Indy's about to go on the top rope, and then the lights go out. The battery thing happens. It's at 100% now. Last week it was at 69%. I think it went to 72%. Now it's at 100%. Lights flash. Tegan Nox returns. Woo! And Indy tries to go for like a splash thing. Io like uppercuts her, drop kicks her into Candice. She falls out the ring, tags Tony Starks. She hits her with the I think it was like a 160 knee kick, go to sleep, thingamajigger for the 1-2-3. New tag team champions. This was fun. It was kind of a little outstaged by Tegan Nox Returns, who went to attack Candice LeRae. I think Dexter Lewis came out to Indy Hartwell and carried her out. So that stuff is still there. They're losing tag teams. There's 3 of them now. I mean, there's still 4 of them, but I wonder what they're going to do. They have a lot of women. So I wish they was going to do a women's breakout thing, but with the women's coming from UK, maybe they might transfer a couple of them to the main roster and have them as tag teams. I don't know, but good match, good for them. I'm glad they're tag team champions. Zoe Starks has been impressing everybody. It's a good little reward for her for doing some good work these past couple of months, because she's been really over. And Io Shirai, second, third NXT Women's Champion and Tag Team Champion. She's the second one to hold them both. So that's great. Next up, Hero. Oh, I love them. They're so great. They are so great. They came out. They performed a concert. It was a cipher. I almost called them academics. Adonis was DJing, and Swerve did a freestyle, which was great. And then they performed their hit row song. It was fantastic. I enjoyed every part of it. Yeah, that was it. I loved it. You gotta watch it. Hero. B-Fab is great. She's the best. Love her. That was really it. It was fantastic. Hit Row's great, and more championships for them. All the championships for them. They deserve all the titles. Give them all of them. And then go to the main roster, give them all the titles too. Yeah. Finally, last but not least, it is your main event. It is Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, Baby, Part 2. And as you would expect, fire. It's fire. Again, the crowd, a little split on Kyle O'Reilly. It seems like mostly the front part of the crowd were just split on. Well, not split. They booed Kyle O'Reilly during the whole match. But a lot of 50-50. Again, Adam Cole, 408 days, I think, as NXT champion. I think that's the number. So, obviously, they love them some Adam Cole. He's been through thick and thin. Again, they love them some Johnny Gargano. They love them some Timothy Thatcher. So, of course, they'll be split in the middle. But, Kyle O'Reilly did his thing. He still has his supporters. During the beginning, Adam Cole had a little slight tad bit of advantage in the technical spot. But then Kyle O'Reilly was like, nah, you must forgot who I be. Kyle O'Reilly, I'm out here with the technical submissions and stuff like that. A lot of kicks to the face, a lot of snug elbows, and just Kyle O'Reilly's so good, so crisp with his hits and stuff like that. And yeah, this was a good stuff. We saw a Panama Sunrise to the outside. That seemed to be the key. He's been trying to do it on the inside, and Kyle O'Reilly's and not hit me with that. It was working on Kyle's knee, leggy area, and Adam Cole's arm and his leg from last week when he hit the arm bar on him. He had that on him. But Kyle was mostly focused on his arm and stuff like that, twisting it up. When he was on the apron, he hit the leg thing on him. Back and forth because they know each other so well. Kyle O'Reilly wanted to do his Dean Ambrose rope thing. He caught him. Hit him with a backbreaker thing, knees to the face, hit him with a last shot, got a 2, tried to get a couple of Panama Sunrises, he was not having it. Towards the end though, he went to go for another Panama Sunrise, and first he tried to go for a last shot, and then he caught it and then put it in the arm bar, and then Adam Cole reversed that, put it in the figure 4. That was good stuff. Oh, before I continue with that, there was one spot that I liked from the women's tag team title match that I kind of forgot about. They did a sort of a DIY spot. I mean, everybody does that spot now, where they have a submission and somebody tries to come in and gets that in. Candice had Io in her submission, and then Zoe Starks tried to get in, and Indy Hartwell got in, and she nailed Zoe Stark with a silencer. That was pretty fantastic. I love that. But anyways, back to this match. A lot of knee bars, super kick to the face area. Kyle O'Reilly, I think he went to the top, went to go down, crashed his knee, and that's when Kyle hit the last shot for a 2. Tried to go for some Panama Sunrises. He was reversing that, and then in the end, he reversed it to the end. He went to go run, popped his knee, fell, and then he hit him with a super kick, then hit him with a Panama Sunrise, and then hit him with another last shot to get to 1, 2, 3. Kyle O'Reilly loses to Adam Cole, baby. So now they're 1-1. They're probably gonna have a rematch at the Takeover, SummerSlam, whatever SummerSlam Takeover that's gonna be. They're gonna have the rubber match. Kyle O'Reilly's gonna win. Adam Cole is gonna go to the main roster. They're gonna say thank you, Adam, and then he's gonna be on the main roster. So that's gonna be good stuff. Same thing with Io Shirai. I think they're gonna have the titles, probably lose them soon. I don't think they're gonna be champions for long. I think they might hope it. They might have 1 or 2 title defenses and then lose it, and then Io and Stark are probably gonna have a match, and then Io loses to Stark, and then she goes to main roster too. I don't know if Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa, they might win the titles. I don't know. I still think Samoa Joe is gonna probably beat. I don't know, because you would think that they were setting up for Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. So I don't know. So they might actually do Kyle O'Reilly versus Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole 3. They might do it sooner to probably get Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in there at maybe the next Takeover, and then they might do Cross and Joe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see, since everybody's high on Cross right now on the main roster. So that'll be interesting to see. But that was NXT Great American Bash. It was fire. What did you think? What is your favorite match? I think my favorite match was probably the main event, followed by Thatcher, MSK, and Ciampa. That was good stuff. And then probably LA Knight, and then the Candice LeRae thing. And that's only because of the ending, because the Tegan Nox kind of stole the spotlight a little bit like that. But all the matches were very good, and can't wait to see what happens next week. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.